Things have definitely calmed down since we last spoke, but right now you can see plumes of heavy smoke coming from this home as crews continue to spray it with water. My game face is definitely on. I was just talking to our photographer, Jason. They might as well bring me on the team. We just left the crime scene and we're now at RPD headquarters. But before we left, I spoke with an officer on the scene and he gave me a little bit more information on this double shooting. Now we know that when police arrived to the scene just before 1 o'clock to the 1800 block of Joplin Avenue. One of the hottest artists in Atlanta, killing the game right now. All right, neighbors, it's a wrap. You've sustained it. You have that longevity. What do you think the secret is to being a successful artist and holding and keeping the keys to that spot? This car is so... Don't you guys! I can't believe this. We are going around this little mini track. Oh my goodness, I wish you guys were out here. CBS 6's Ashley Lewis, and right now we're on the scene of breaking news. I'm going to show you. We're on I-95 northbound. This is crazy. I mean, these are really big pieces of scrap metal. At last check, 885 homes in the Hermitage Road area are still without power this afternoon, but my photographer is going to zoom in. It truly amazes me that they build this place up in 10 days. That's just less than 2 weeks. Right now we're in the Toyota pit stop and this is their new pop-up shop. Crews are everywhere and VDOT tells us traffic is backed up for at least 1 mile. Can't stress this enough. Teach your kids how to wash their hands correctly. I'm talking lathering it up and scrub it up, dubbing those hands for at least 20 seconds.
For everybody.
Wipe it down. Shoppers are lined up here at the Best Buy in Short Pump, and they tell us they're ready to take advantage of some great deals, like this 55-inch TV. That's $200 off today. They have volunteers working around the clock, tracking the storm, waiting to send more volunteers down to the hardest hit areas now. They have already sent down dozens of mobile response units and tractor trailers filled with supplies down to the Carolinas.
Just crazy. Everybody's talking at once. The phones are going off like crazy, and sometimes it's hard to hear, but you know, we're just all working as hard as we can.
Volunteers from across the country are here in the Commonwealth, working with the National Guard and first responders to develop a plan for mobilization.
You'll see a lot of sticky notes and papers on the wall and maps and planning, and it's knowing exactly where our shelters are, where are our people, where are our materials pre-positioned, so that they can take that information, put it into our system, and get them out safely and as efficiently as possible.
Mary Kate Hamilton is an experienced volunteer from Spokane, Washington, and over the next few weeks she'll be out in the field surveying the damage.
What type of damage the homes have had, and then we get a good picture of how much devastation there is and that type of thing. And then that also allows us to decide how much we can help them.
Volunteers will be utilizing 80 mobile response units, and many of them have already been pre-staged across Virginia and the Carolinas.
The windows can actually open up and we can serve meals out of the side of them. They can also at times do tetanus shots and mobile health labs. We can take blood pressures and other blood screenings from our nurses that are a part of our response.
But Jonathan McNamara with the American Red Cross tells us these trucks are fully equipped with a special technology to help volunteers navigate towards the areas most in need.
The quicker we can do this, the more efficient we can be, the more we can get people back to their lives sooner than later.
And their help goes far beyond just handing out supplies. These volunteers are dedicated to providing emotional support to families who may have lost everything in the storm.
We try to help as much as we can, but we really, really care about you.
And it's important to note that many volunteers did actually stay here in Richmond just to make sure our area was covered. Now, after the brunt of the storm, more volunteers will be sent down to the Carolinas. Now, if you would like to help and make a $10 donation, you can text Florence to 90999. Working for you, I'm Ashley Lewis, CBS 6 News.